Hello to all of my beautiful Libras out there, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I hope this video finds you blessed and in amazing spirits, and if not, then I hope this video brings you some strength, love, and support. So this video is for all of my Libras, that's Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus, and in this reading, I'm going to be offering you the energetic forecast for the month of July. Now, before I get to your reading, I do want to mention some major things happening within the cosmos. So we have 2 eclipses happening. A total solar eclipse took place this past new moon in Cancer on July 2nd, and a partial lunar eclipse is coming up on July 16th. Mercury is going retrograde July 7th, and shortly after the next day on July 8th, we have Chiron, the asteroid, also referred to as the wounded healer, going retrograde. So there's a lot of focus on healing old karmic issues, wounds, traumas, and other suppressed emotions. And this is all happening with Cancer energy. So this is all about aligning the ego with our emotional being, or bringing the subconscious and conscious together to illuminate our true feelings. So this is going to be a very intense month for everyone. Collectively, we're all being presented with this amazing opportunity to pay homage to the unconscious and subconscious, which is where all of our suppressed and buried feelings, traits, and characteristics lie. So this is a very auspicious time, a time for great healing, and a time where the universe and spirit is urging us to really listen to our soul so we can feed it properly. It's interesting because I do want to mention that last week during my meditation, I heard the words, "I wear my pain like skin." And with this universal consciousness being tuned into this feeling of being ready to finally release this baggage of hurt, pain, and disappointments, it makes a lot of sense. And I saw it in many of the readings that I did for the month, as well as even within my own life. I saw this energy very present within the last 3 or 4 weeks or so, but especially within this last week. So I'm really excited to get to you guys this reading and bring you some strength and encouragement for the month, because no matter what the universe throws at us, just remember that the universe is throwing something at you because it knows that you are strong enough to take it. We might not know it, but the universe knows it. And if the universe has that much faith in us, then I feel sorry for anything that tries to get in our way, honestly, because that means that we are supported and we have the faith and the trust of the very most high, of the divine, of source, of spirit, whatever it is you refer to it as, the universe. So don't ever forget just how strong and capable you truly are, okay? So you guys know me. I always like to issue the disclaimer that this is a general reading for all of my Librans out there. So for this reading to truly resonate and actually speak to your spirit, it's important to be intuitively connected. That the way we can do this reading together in a sense. And to help you guys trigger your own psychic abilities, I'm going to be offering a 20-second meditation. So if you want to get those intuitive juices flowing, go on ahead and get into a nice relaxed space, and we'll begin that meditation right now. All right, so hopefully that meditation was enough time for you guys to get intuitively synced into this reading. If not, feel free to pause the video. Don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos that I've linked down below in the description box for you guys. I've also put all the information with major dates happening this month in the description, so you can check that out as well. Again, thank you all so much for being here with me today. Of all the places you could be right now, I'm honored to have you here with me. So let's go on ahead and check out what July has in store for my Librans, all right? All right, Libra. So we're going to be starting off with this card all the way to the left over here. So this is going to reveal the challenging energy of the month of July for you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look. The moon. Ooh, all right. So the main challenge I'm seeing here for my Librans here is not being able to decipher what you're feeling, thinking, and doing. There's going to be a sense of feeling a bit lost in the dark, like the moon here. There's also going to be a lot of emotions being dredged up for you here in the month of July. I see my Libras getting very in tune with your feelings, old feelings from the past and how they're affecting you today. Your feelings are going to be brought into the center of your focus in July, and that's going to be challenging challenging for you. And that's what may be causing the sense of, I don't know what I'm feeling or doing, because you're going to be connecting so many things from the past to your present, and you're going to see how the past has shaped your current reality. This may be hard to see or acknowledge, but it is so necessary. And so you may feel a bit like drunk off of your emotions in July, like you're going to have a lot of emotionally charged responses to people, places, things, experiences, interactions, sensations, memories, lots of things in July. Everything is going to stir some sort of emotion within you. So pay attention to these feelings getting dredged up, because it's for a reason, okay? Moving on to this card over here, this is representative of the blessings in July. So let's see what sort of energy we're dealing with here. Two of Cups. Okay, so the blessing in July is finally feeling like you're being authentic. I think some of you have been calling in courage and bravery to express your true emotions, and I'm seeing that happen this month for sure. I'm seeing you guys being able to grasp your emotions and verbally deliver them to others. I see you taking your emotions and transforming them into words and actions that feel more authentic to you. It's like you guys are finally able to say, this is what I'm feeling or going through, and this is my truth, and I'm going to speak my truth, whatever that may be, whether you like it or not, you know? So there won't be much of you worrying about what this truth does to another person or how it affects them, because you're going to realize, like, my soul needs this, you know? It's not just me. Like, I have to honor my soul and my feelings, because it's my time to speak and feel, and you will hear me. So I'm seeing you guys really take a stance about speaking from your core, and finally not worrying about what that's actually going to do to whoever is on the receiving end of that, okay? This card, moving on right here, this card is representative of the overall energy for the month. So let's take a look. And we have the Two of Wands. All right. So the overall energy in July is going to be you finally acknowledging and then observing your emotions, your psyche, finally getting quiet and still enough to feel your own presence and energy. This is going to be a month where you can get sensitive enough to sense what you are truly feeling. This is what's going to give you the courage to say what's truly going on with you. There's going to be a lot of observations taking place in July, and these surveys of your own being are going to bring your true nature to the forefront. You're going to be operating from a place of vulnerable authenticity, but don't think vulnerable as in now you're susceptible to attacks. No, if anything, you're more protected from this space you'll find yourself in July. If you're brave enough to go to this place, you will find yourself being in a more protected space than ever before. All right. And moving on to this card over here, this is representative of the message for the month. So let's see what our Libras need to hear from Spirit. Ace of Swords. Look at that. Okay, so the message for my Librans this month is to be your truth. Live it, breathe it, walk in it, become it. This month is all about the recognition that you and your soul deserve. Your emotions are finally receiving the respect and honorable mention that it deserves, not from just others, but more importantly from yourself. You may have been ignoring your true feelings and self for so long that it became the norm to appease everyone else and put yourself and your feelings to the side. But now it's about you. What do you feel? What do you need to say? What do you need to acknowledge? Show yourself that self-love by living as transparent as possible this month. It's time to clear out the baggage from the past, and it won't go anywhere or be cleared from your being until you truly acknowledge it and live in your truth. Okay, let's go on ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards, see what we got going on here to get a little bit better of a look at our July. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Yes, exactly. The energy from the cosmos is pushing everyone right now into their authentic selves, their most authentic form, because there are things that still need to be settled that we haven't dealt with yet. These issues are coming up to the surface so we can handle them in whatever manner we need to handle them. And this is absolutely amazing. So there's going to be some sort of personal issue that reaches a resolution. So whatever it may be in your life that you may have been struggling with or kind of of like at a standstill with, that is coming to a close in July. And that's amazing. So, you know, finally that blockage can get cleared out of the way. This is really a time for clearing out the most intense or the most dense or the most stubborn blockages that we may have been dealing with for months, even years, even our entire lives, you know. So this is a very auspicious time in July. The very next card that we have here is nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. This card for me is all about just allowing yourself to be. And that's what it literally says in the book for this card too. A void of course moon means there's no other planets for the moon to interact with until she moves into the next sign. So for the time being, just be. Another thing I feel this card is saying is what's going to happen will happen, and allow that to happen. Like I was saying, it's not time for you to be worried about the next person and how they may receive your authenticity. It's not about you worrying, well, where am I going to end up? And what does this mean for me? No, this is not time for that. It's all about you feeding your soul right now. And if that means deprioritizing people and their feelings, then so be it. Your soul is urging you somewhere, and you have to listen to this. This card could also be referring to what you're afraid is going to happen won't happen. So like there's nothing to worry about. Or this could be referring to something you may put your energy into recently that you're just not meant to invest into right now at this moment. It doesn't mean it's never going to happen, just means right now isn't the best time for that. There's a lot going on this month, you guys. And honestly, all of July is really about many of us being very selfish and taking care of ourselves first and feeding ourselves before feeding anything or anyone else. So, you know, just kind of take this time as like a timeout. And the very last card that we have here is Divine Sisterhood, community of the spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. Yes, we are all going through this intense cosmic energy, or this intense cosmic sort of workout right now, so to speak. And so it's really important to speak your truth and to live your truth, because you never know who you may inspire to live a more authentic life, and they may inspire someone else. And it's just kind of like this chain reaction here, or this domino effect. And this card talks about a community of individuals that all mutually honor, respect, and desire spiritual growth in each other. And they can only achieve this through walking in their own truth. This is beautiful, Libra. Like, this is absolutely beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see when I'm looking at these like energetic forecasts for the month. This is a really amazing time for you guys to really just focus on yourself. What do you need? Be a little selfish. Prioritize your feelings, your emotions, your soul, your spirit, your body, your mind, your heart. What do you need? Okay. So this is all that I'm seeing for my Libras for this month of July. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that this reading brought you guys some clarity, strength, love, and support for the month of July. But you guys are going to be okay either way. Just know that. All right. So hopefully you guys come back to visit me sometime soon, and I'll be back next time. All right. Bye, guys.